Hey, some of you know my story and some of you don't. So, for those of you that do not, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Dee Watkins. I am someone that has reached financial freedom. I've been able to retire early and I've been able to move abroad. So, I'd like to help you and others just like you be able to do the same thing. Whether you're trying to reach financial independence, financial freedom, or possibly find a way to move abroad, I can help you do that. So, what you need to know first is I didn't come up with money, nor was I ever a high income earner. The most I've ever made was $152,000. That was with a bonus that wasn't guaranteed, and that was toward the end of my career. Okay, so how did I do it? I started small and I started early. I started with my 401k at age 19. Okay, so little by little, I added and added and added to my 401k and it began to grow. I became interested in why it was growing like that. And so I started doing a little more research and then branched out a little bit. Now, when I was 24 years old, I got my first apartment. Okay. And by the way, it was across the street from my mother. So I got that first apartment, and the guy would come and pick up the rent every month. And that's when I found out I don't like paying rent. So I rented that apartment for a year. Then my landlord was actually about to sell the building, and I couldn't afford to buy it. So I decided to move to another neighborhood, a neighborhood that was probably not as nice, right? And a fixer upper. And that's what I did. I fixed it up. What I did is what they call house hacking now. That wasn't a thing back then, right? I bought what is known, and by the way, this was in Chicago. I bought what is known as a two flat. Now, this two flat had 3 units. It had a basement, first floor, and second floor. I lived on one floor and rented out the other 2 floors. What that allowed me to do is free up my money that I was earning from my work. As I freed up cash, I was able to dump more money into my 401k. And then I also started dumping money into outside investments, okay? That's how I began. I didn't do it with taking $10,000, $20,000. I didn't have that kind of money. I started with $50 and $100 and built steadily up. And by the way, it was coming out of my paycheck and it was coming out automatically, okay? That was a key to me being able to do this. As that grew, I watched and saw what was happening. I became more interested, and that's when I decided I didn't ever want to work for money like this anymore. If my money could work for me, why not allow it to do it? And I think you should be doing the same thing. I made sure that I kept my credit good, right? The reason I wanted to keep my credit good is so that a bank would feel confident enough to loan me the money, loan me their money to make me money, right? You use other people's money to build your wealth. That's what I was able to do. So with that first building, you remember I told you it was a 3 unit. I lived in one. I was actually able to allow my mom to live in another unit. And the tenant pretty much paid the mortgage. So that happened for me. As that thing started to grow and I started to be able to see more, keep more of my income, right? It's not the money you make, it's the money you keep. That's a key principle, right? Then I decided to use some more of the bank's money. I said, give me another loan. I want to buy another property. I bought another two flat with 3 units. So those 3 units, one of those units was paying for the entire mortgage. The other 2 units, money, the rent, I pocketed that. I didn't pocket it and go out and buy stupid stuff either. I went out and made other investments. I believe in having your assets work for you. I think every dollar should bring more dollars into you, right? Now, this is not just to be having money. It is to afford the things in life that you're going to need. I started this when I was 25 years old. Fast forward 30 years, I retired, I moved abroad, and now I'm teaching other people how to do it. So real estate wasn't the only thing for me. Real estate was my basis, right? Real estate provided me the most of my wealth, but the stock market provided additional wealth. And it provides residual income for me now. I've got passive income where I haven't worked in 5 years and I haven't touched any of my accounts because my investments continue to fund my living expenses. This is something that's it's done by many people. And if you're not creating passive income for yourself, for your eventual retirement, for your eventual financial freedom, for your eventual time freedom, for your eventual location freedom, you need to start doing it now so that all of those things are yours. Your time belongs to you. Where you want to be belongs to you and is your decision whenever you want it to be. And your money belongs to you. So, what I'm saying is actually simple. The problem is it requires time, it requires discipline, and it requires consistency. And when you put all those three things together and your mind is made up that that's what you actually want to do, it'll happen for you. I promise you it will happen for you. So if you look at the other videos on my YouTube channel, there's information there that can help you save money, help you grow money, and help you start investing. But if you need help, you can actually book some time with me using my Calendly link. I can help you optimize your 401k, look at your savings, help you find leaks within your budget, and help you get started on a better financial path. So if that's interesting to you, go ahead, click the link, and book some time with me. Otherwise, I've got some other things for you. I talk to you guys all the time about saving money, reducing the amount of money you spend, and investing your money in the stock market. What I don't talk about is what you should do with it afterward, or at least what I'm doing with mine afterward. So I've traveled the world and I will continue to do so. But what I've been able to do recently is move abroad. And that has created a better quality of life for me. My health is better. The foods that I eat are better. My stress level has been reduced. And all of these different positive things that have happened for me in my life. And I want to be able to help you get to that point if that's something you desire. In August, me and 5 of my friends will be doing a Move Abroad Summit. It is called Redefining Your Life Abroad. Redefining your life abroad. Your life can be different, your life can be better, and it can start with the things that we're going to teach you. So with me, there will be Tracy Collins talking about wellness and entrepreneurship. It will be Alam Spence Williams talking about how you get government contracts. It will be Bobby Robinson talking about couples moving abroad. It will be Michelle Wedderburn talking about how you build a brick and mortar business abroad. All of us are coming together with our own expertise, and we're going to bring to you what we know so that you can determine what happens for your life going forward. I hope you join us. It'll be August 10th through 11th. I'm going to leave a link in the comments so that you can sign up, get on our list for information as it becomes available. And I hope you join our summit so that you can change your life in many different ways, however you determine you want your life to be changed.